Hey, what's up, everybody? Just send out a post here while we're in queue. And then tweet. Okay. Cool. All right, let's go ahead and get in here. We'll see what comes up. I think we have had some luck on Lulu lately. I don't know. Lulu, Rakan, Maokai, probably. We did play a Yumi game the other day. I'm thinking about trying out Bard or Thresh again. Maybe I can ban Leona and play Bard. Not that Leona's like OP, it's just like she's the most hard engaged of the champs, and so he doesn't have any way to displace like reliably. Right, let's see what we're working with here. Must be on the ban Leona train. I must not fall. Okay. Hey, what's up, Vanakin? Lux, okay. And they banned Yumi and Seraphine and Hecarim. Hecarim's another good ban right now, I think. Even though he's been nerfed a lot. Lux, in theory, if that's a support, could be a pretty good target for Bard, because she doesn't have a dash. So let's just lock it, Deadman's. They like the Ionian boots, huh? Cosmic is becoming more intriguing. I just don't know how you get to that AP amount. Suppose you'd have to go Mandate plus Cosmic. Would that give you enough? That's 40 and then 30 more. That's 70 plus this is 75. That's 145. How much you need? You'd have to take 2 AP runes, and I think you could get it. Samira, huh? Yeah, we'll try it out. Yeah, they don't have that much AD. Hey, what's up, Dave? The bind, and then might be 1 AD short, or 1 AP short if I want to go for that build. Do people do the Relentless or Ulti Hunter? Relentless. Okay, I got that right. I like Ghost Poro more. Okay. I think that's good. Which ADC are you like, oh no, don't pick him? Yeah, Ezreal is mine too. I think that's almost everybody, unless the person's really good on Ezreal. You don't want to see it. He was really good for a while there, but they nerfed the Essence Reaver build, which, I mean, that completely revolutionized how strong he was, because then you were really good off of single item, whereas Ezreal historically needs double item, and his first item's really weak. Mana Mune. While he charges it up. Okay, so we could try Cosmic Drive second, but the lots of CDR is very nice for making plays. I think we need to be tankier, though. We really don't have that great of a front line.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Now, I played Bard a lot near the end of last season, but I just kind of haven't played him a ton this season. I should not have taken that second one. I can get some more chimes, but usually you want to save one or two of these chimes. So you do lose a little bit of pressure at level 1. I should have maybe given Fizz 2, because he's just going to sit there and eat bullets all day. It kind of sucks, but I'm making sure Viego's healthy also. Got him, coach. Alright. Boots early, and then
An enemy has been slain.
guess let's get a control ward. Biggest thing is getting the boots, so you can roam around more. Oh, I got 2 points in Q. I should not have done that, most likely. Shaco could be coming down.
Smile. Everyone is watching.
If he hit that, probably could have killed her. That's alright though. GP's still missing. It's unlikely he roams down. I mean, I guess he could, but... Real. Okay, well, Fizz is coming down. He could have flashed onto this. Ugh, yeah, that is annoying, though. Well, he's on the map, though. I mean, GP is a champion. Oh my gosh. Why would you flash, though? Damn.
An ally has been slain.
Oh my god, where the fuck is Fizz? Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me right now? He literally is just standing middle at full health. Wow. Jen? Buddy? Okay. Jeez, dude. These last two, like, tunnels, man.
Through my work shall transcend.
Who's gonna roll up? Shaco? I mean, I guess it's possible. He's going AD Shaco, which is good for us. Okay, I guess we'll just go with Locket. That's what most people are doing. That will help with the burst from Lux. leveling a paladin's getting old fast. Is it? Is it taking a while? It can definitely be an arduous task. I mean, we can try and see some, if there's some good like duo spots there. I think like if we can get like dungeon crews every night, I think that'll definitely help out some, or most nights. I feel like we were like on par, maybe even a little faster like earlier on, but now it's, I don't know if it's the zones are bigger and just like walking is a thing or what, but. Seven-hour level, yeah, I mean. Like, I was usually pulling down somewhere in the neighborhood, depending on how many quests we do and things like that. I was getting probably 16, 17,000 an hour or something like that, and then when we were duoed up, of course that was a little, it's hard to say because that was a little different because you were like leveling up your mastery and we were both. Why is he not like fully committing to this? He didn't he didn't do anything. I mean, you can always just stick with your 60 if you want to do something else too. Dwarf is nice, but you know, if you're not having a good time with it. Holy shit, this guy's terrible. Like, what the fuck is going on? What? Is he, like, lagging or what? I don't understand. We had a huge item advantage. He didn't have his heal for that last fight, but he had Gale Force, and she's literally on fucking Noonquiver. He had Boots 2, Gale Force, and we just lost 2 clean 2v2s.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Dude, I'm not surrendering at 15.
Only in the moment before.
Jesus Christ, we're down 2 kills. Fizz is like, give it up, guys. Can we actually fight? I hope he was just lagging or something there.
Turret plating will fall soon.
3. Smile. Everyone is watching.
guess they had that warded. I don't know. I didn't see them ward it. It's been a long time since anyone had been even close to that. Maybe Fizz came up from behind and...
An enemy godlike.
Suppose I shouldn't have been there. Fizz wasn't moving. Jin was completely backed up. God, Jax is getting massacred. Why do I see Jax always like 0 and 20? It feels like, I don't know. It seems like the champ should be good, but then he's just always getting annihilated. GP's killing Fizz. We're doing like okay bot lane.
An ally has been slain. Enemy has been slain. Enemy double kill. You have been slain.
These guys are so like can I actually set it up any better for these guys? I guess this dude's just super fed.
Famous army waiting. I inspire action.
She's got everything all warded up. I don't know where Shaco is, so gotta respect it.
Your turret has been destroyed.
This Jin had such a huge lead. It's just sad.
Team has destroyed.
I mean, we can still win, but it's like I'm serving up these kills. Bard does feel pretty good though. I'll give him that.
Your turret has
Everyone's just having a case of the Mondays today. It's unfortunate. Where are we going? Can we kill her? Do we have time for that? I don't know if we have time for it. I should have used my locket in there somewhere too. Did he use Rift? He wanted to counter blue instead of dropping Rift, middle off of an ace. Y'all are some rat hater. You could do rat. I mean, the thing is, I think J-Bear, if we need to do dungeons, I think he could tank as Bear, I believe. I think he said that he went for the threat builder. As he can do, like, Feral is the best leveling spec anyways, I think.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
I really think we could have Baron. I mean, the timers are still pretty low, but are they? They're not Baroning, are they? No. All right. I guess I should have maybe tried to auto her first, force her to flash, and then ult her. I think if I'd sequenced that better, we could have had her. Who got all those kills last time? Viego? Okay. He's going for the good build too. Or a good build. AKA Sterix. This might be warded. I guess that's true. I mean, if we can gather a lot of packs and just like AoE mob a ton of packs and just like hard grind some areas with like fast respawns, then like some Murloc type of stuff, then that would probably be alright. So bad. Please. Oh my god. Need Grievous. Push, Fizz. Whatever you're typing, push. It really does take a long ass time to get Dead Man's though a second. But you are tankier, which definitely has saved me. Well, I guess we can escape base tower. Oh wow, they surrendered. Nice. Surrender, guys. Fizz. We're down 2 kills. No coming back from this. I guess Fizz had enough, or Cinch had enough. I don't know. I'm almost 40, so I've been like hard trying to theory craft. Like obviously most people are gonna say you switch to Shadow at 40, but I don't know. So like the perks of Shadow, yes, you get Mind Flay. The big downside is you can't heal. I don't know how much mana it costs to go in and out of Shadow form. I'm gonna have to look at that, but it's probably expensive. If it's like shape shifting at all for druids, that was like mega expensive. But you don't get a lot of extra stuff. It's okay. Like, you get blackout if you do that, which is pretty good. I mean, that's like a 3-second stun, 10% chance on that. You get extra range on your shadow. You get Mind Flay. 6 extra seconds on Shadow Word Pain, which I already have that anyways. You do get Shadow Weaving, which is up to 15% more damage, but it has to stack. I think Shadow Weaving, I don't remember if it's a per spell application, like you have to hit them with 5 spells, or if it's every time your stuff ticks, then it counts, or it increases the Shadow Weaving. I think it's probably every tick, because Blackout says it's worded like it's every spell, but it's really every tick of anything, I think. And then, of course, down near, you have Vampiric Embrace, which is sort of whatever. And then you get the 10% shadow damage, and at the very bottom, and the extra 15% from Shadow Form. So basically, if your stuff is all like maxed out, you get 40% extra shadow damage, which is good, and that would apply to heals as well, or your wand damage as well. But you can't heal, so that's kind of the case for Shadow. But I lose some of the really nice perks out of the Discipline tree early, like the wand specialization, the extra spirit, the 10% cooldown reduction, the 30 or I think it's 15% extra damage on Power Word Shield, which is huge. Oh no. Let's do Bard again. I felt pretty good. But then you could go... you'd basically go 21 into Discipline, and then 5 into Spirit Tap of Shadow, and then you do the rest into Holy, and you get 5% crit damage. That's on your healing and your Smite and Holy Fire spells. And then you get half a second lower cast time on pretty much all of your major heals, as well as your Smite and Holy Fire, which Smite is usually a 2.5 second, so that takes it down to a 2 second, which is effectively 20% more damage at the cost of extra mana. But that's a 20% damage increase, so that right there is 25% extra damage increase. And then there are a couple of points in the third row of Holy, fourth row of Holy, that give 10% extra damage boost. So it's really, you're getting 35% extra damage on your Smites and Holy Fires. So it's not that much lower than Shadow. And it's instant, you don't have to charge it up, and that a lot of that affects your healing as well. You get Holy, the AoE Holy thing, which can be good as well for some of these AoE fights that we have. It's very inefficient, but hits an infinite number of mobs. Yeah, it does give it, like with group work, it does give the warlocks extra damage per person that I put it on. But I'm gonna lose. I think it's way worse in groups though, because if I'm our healer, which I usually am, because I'm not gonna be able to go into shadow form because I have to heal, and then I lose a lot of like cost efficiencies. Like you get 15% cost reduction on your healing as well. And at the bottom, or like in the fourth or fifth row or whatever, where you cap out with that build, you would get, I think it's, I don't remember if it's Spiritual Attunement or what, the thing that converts your spirit into ability power. Yeah, so basically, I think, like, the problem is there just aren't that many shadow damage spells. I mean, you're spamming Mind Flay, I suppose. Which is probably a little bit more efficient than something like Smite, but it can get pushed back if your shield breaks. Whereas smite, I mean, can be delayed a little bit, but you still hit for the full damage. So I don't know. I think it's a lot closer than people make it out to be. I think it's that build with the Holy Discipline Holy, which is to splash for the Spirit Tap and Shadow. Well, hold on. What are we? Yeah, they're mostly AD. Okay. Thinking if they don't have a lot of AD, I could try the Cosmic Drive build. But if they have a lot of AD,
Summoner's Rift. 30 seconds until minions spawn.
but I think that like there's not even as much of a trade-off as people make it out to be. As far as like damage goes, because like I said, the Holy, like, you're effectively getting, because people don't calculate in just how much cast time, at least the guides that I've seen, just how much that cast time gain gets you, right? It's 20% more damage if you just smite spam, which is probably what you're gonna do.
Has spawned.
Are you not intrigued?
But yeah, and then you combine that, like I said, with the extra 10% from one of the talents. That gets you to 30, and then the 5% crit gets you to 35%. So you're basically losing 5% damage off of your usual spell rotation. And in exchange, you get a lot more healing, cost reductions on your spells. It's a lot more stuff. So that's why I'm kind of leaning towards the Holy build. Also, I think there's a way to farm DM Dire Maul late game with the Holy Nova thing. I don't know. I remember seeing a video on it like years ago when I was thinking about playing on release of Classic. Shadow is fun. People do like Shadow. I'm enjoying the Priest, even the Holy Spec. Like, it's pretty fast. Like, Spirit Tap. Especially if you're fighting, like, yellow or green mobs. You just kind of never die. It's extremely rare for me to die. Even fighting, like, I just, like, soloed some elites that were my level. Some, like, those ogres in the Arathi Highlands. It wasn't even that much of a big deal. It does help also that I have cooking and enchanting, because I can get the mana back from the oil, and the spirit from the food's actually a pretty big deal. Like, the mana per 5 food, like the Sagefish, was pretty good on Druid, but it feels like Priest, obviously, with Spirit Tap, make the most out of the food, so that's pretty handy early on. Okay, Kha'Zix is bottom. We still do need a Shadow Priest, I think. I can't remember. I think we might have, like, one person who was thinking about it, but we want at least one for raids if we can get it. And then I think 2 would be nice. You want one with the healer, and definitely in the prop paladin group. Yeah, I think 1 for the healers with the prop paladin. And then another one's probably okay. And obviously the debuff is huge. That first one is massive for the buff to the warlocks. What the Royale? Yeah, if I got that pin. The fuck?
Slain.
Yeah, it was really bad, dude. Okay. And Twitch, okay, Twitch got a kill though. That's good. Yeah, a prop paladin and a holy paladin. I mean, we just need 2 paladins. But yeah, a holy. I think we had at least one person who was going to do holy, right?
Has been slain.
2 paladin buffs is really nice. I feel like, I don't know, we'd have to ask Black Falcon about this, but I feel like can't Prot pick up the Enhanced Crusader or whatever that gives the 3% crit to your raid? The second is, that's the talent from the second tree in Ret, which I'm sure you're aware of, but I'm just clarifying. Is it possible to get that if we don't have a Ret so we can give the raid-wide buff? It didn't look like you were giving up that much to get that. Or in theory, that someone would give up that much to pick that up if you had to.
Enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain. Enemy double kill.
Jesus, that's not good. I don't know if we want all 3 because, like I said, if the prop paladin can pick up that crusader buff, I mean, it's not terrible if we have 3, but I think 2 is probably okay. I know, but I think the third one loses. I mean, like, it's good. It's not bad, but I think you could definitely get by with 2. Yo, what's up, Sammy? So I think if we just had a holy plus a ret, or a holy plus a prot, I think that would be okay. No, you wouldn't level as holy. The only healer that I think you can level as a healer is probably priest, like I was talking about, and even that is like contested. But it's because some of their holy spells, like in their holy tree, also buffs their damage, because you have smite and holy fire in the holy tree. Like, you have some pretty big buffs for those. That's the only reason I think that you could level as holy or discipline as priest. Versus, I think the other healers, you pretty much have to level a DPS spec, or it's highly encouraged. I was looking at some druid ones with the new talents, maybe. There's a really interesting one that I was thinking about, and it probably is not viable, but where you would go down in feral to get to the cat agility one that gives you extra healing based on your agility, and then go down the holy tree a little bit, and you could maybe at least dungeon heal, and then you could be either a tank or a healer. But then you also have, I think, the for dungeon healing, what is it called, the one where you go all the way, or like pretty damn far down. It's not Moonglow. I mean, Moonglow is really good, but Dream State. Let's go Dream State Healing Touch build for dungeons. I think could be good, where you could still do DPS and heal pretty well. Usually don't use Healing Touch in raids because the other classes' long heals are just better for the most part, and you really want to specialize in your hots. But in dungeons, you know, where you'd be the only healer, I think it's okay to use a lot of Healing Touch, probably. And it's like really cost efficient too. The Dream State build is very interesting. It's just the way that, like, at least from what I studied, the way that it interacts with your life bloom. Got him. God, that's got to be so annoying. I know it is when you flash, but Bard has already touched you with part of the Q, and then you still get stunned. But yeah, Druid was really fun, man. I mean, I would not hate being Druid, but we have so many Druids already. I think it's probably a good idea that I went Priest. I do enjoy the Priest a lot, too. I think I would like pretty much all the healers once we get to healing. This is kind of risky, but I need to go ahead and just pick these up while I can.
Enemy rampage.
Jesus.
Has been slain. Enemy double kill.
Wow, what the fuck is going on? Yeah, Druid has a lot of potentially interesting builds. And I guess we'll just go for this. Oh, I forgot I can do the little warp out of base. There we go. It's been like I said, it's been a little minute since I played Bard. I may have taken too long to get all those chimes, but I just grabbed like 20 chimes. Lock is very good too. I think most of the classes are pretty balanced and fun. The cool thing about BC is almost all of the specs, you can have at least one person that does it, you know?
An enemy has been slain.
Would have been nice if Zoe just actually put the bubble right on top of her instead of trying to time it, because like it sits on the ground, right? So maybe there were other minions near it and I just didn't see it. I kind of feel like I want to take mobility boots, but I mean, Ionians are good because you get to make a ton of plays off of that.
An enemy has been slain.
Okay. Hey, what's up, Greed? I think it's something on your side, probably. Other people have been responding to me on the stream so far, so it might be something with your setup. How many dragons they have? Did they get the first one? Yeah.
Turret plating will fall soon.
Oh my god, it reset. Where was that? There's no way I'll warp on that guy. I was thinking of warping in on him, but he will just delete me instantly. Hey, what's up, BC? Damn, I really need to finish these wards. Jinx right there. You can't hear what you said. Oh, that's true. Yeah, just someone type in chat. Damn logic. Ezreal doesn't have his ult. I think the #1 support in EU West right now is Bard. She's just gone. Nice.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Ow. Dude, he did no damage. Yeah, we do need to get down there and get that dragon. Bard's very good, true. Well, I thought that we got one of the dragons. Maybe that was last game. Damn it.
An enemy has been slain.
I mean,
Your turret has been destroyed.
Jesus.
An enemy has been slain.
All right.
Shut down. Has been slain.
Kha'Zix is alive. I don't have wards for him.
Shut down.
Can we back up, boys, before he flanks us? Okay, there he is. So let me just grab these and then back. I saw that ward, but it's too late. I don't want to waste 5 seconds turning around to kill it. I played, yeah, I played a little bit of the, let me get one of those. Attila was when I came into the franchise. I have an Attila campaign, at least like 20 to 30 episodes of it on the channel, and I had a lot of fun with it. I'm quitting LoL for WoW. Don't do it to us, Sammy. I mean, we're glad you're in WoW, but we're happy to have you. You know, this is part of the channel, whatever you want to do. WoW is fun. I mean, it is sort of less on the hyper competitive side, but more on sort of the, if you're part of a good guild, like the fun, chill side, go at your own pace sort of side for the most part. But yeah, I am gonna get back to more Total War. I know I've said that for the last couple of weeks, but it's just, I've not done a very good job of balancing out everything in my life these days. I mean, I'm still, like, family and school are still, like, obviously those are priorities, but trying to keep up with, right now, WoW, Total War, and League is tricky. Oh, almost got him. Alright, let's get this dragon. Really, Twitch?
Has been slain.
Bless, we had the dragon. And Twitch just had to go and do his thing.
An enemy has been slain.
Fuck. Well, they're gonna get soul off of that. Twitch just had to overextend and die for like the 50th time.
Ace.
It's only Cloud. I mean, that matters though, right? Like, Kha'Zix gets 50% movement speed every time he uses his ult, which he gets to use it 3 times. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't even been doing the dissertation thing. I'm talking about just like keeping up with my classes in terms of, you know, grading essays and lesson prep and all that stuff. Is Twitch doing damage yet or what? Like, I don't remember the last time I saw a Twitch do so little damage. Real. Well, I've given them lots of opportunities to come back. I did miss that ult. They all scattered. The Twitch is just playing too aggressively. Well, you know how it's somehow getting caught, right? Like, Twitch comes up within 400 range and tries to ult people and then gets blown up. Honestly, I have no clue where that Urdot came from. I think maybe he teleported behind us or something. Probably gonna get flanked. Yeah. Oh my god, now he's got the fucking... Really? Twitch's poison doesn't break that? Ugh. How did he still have an invisibility left? Yeah, just give him that. Just give him that one.
Your turret has been destroyed. Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
Oh, what's up, BC? I mean, the kills don't look that bad. It's just like, our comp is just way harder to execute because we just are running so many squishy champs. I mean, I guess they kind of are too. Kha'Zix is just massacring us. Wow. Okay, that was good.
Enemy rampage.
God, why are they so fast? It's the fucking Wind Dragon. Oh, it doesn't matter. Just give him the soul. Oh, because I think you have to feed them, Sammy. I'm not a hunter expert, but I don't know what I'm gonna get second, but health sounds good.
Slain.
What are you talking about?
Kill. Aced. Defeat.
Oh, some kind of in-game channel? And like, I didn't even know about it. I mean, it shouldn't matter. Well, we had chances to come back in. We just literally lost every objective. I think we... Did we even get one Rift Herald? I don't know. We just got out jungled hard. Like, Twitch had some kills, but... I put Bard in the title because I'm playing some Bard. I know people like it when you play different things. Yeah, Twitch was having some problems. I mean, the good news, like, we had plenty of chances to get back in that game, even though we lost every single objective. I felt like I was able to make some good plays with Bard, so we were in it if we just had like one or two like good fights, but
I must not fall.
okay, so what does this guy get? So he's doing Locket Cosmic a lot. Cosmic does have some health on it, I suppose. I do like Deadman's, but let me see which secondaries he gets. But it doesn't have the CDR. Like, building it out kind of feels bad. Cosmic has a really, like, friendly build path. It's just, like, all CDR items, basically, which feels good. Does he take AP secondaries? No. So he's still... How does he get... Oh, this gives you AP, too. Like, Ghost Poro. I forgot about that. So if you go for, like, Shard of True Ice... and then you get the AP off of that. Jesus, their team scales so hard. I'm gonna dodge this. It just... If we don't win by 20 minutes, we just lose hard. I have not played Cyberpunk since December or something, maybe January. It's been a while, so I haven't looked at the patch at all. I have not had time to look at anything. My first order of business, if I'm catching up with something that I've been neglecting, is my dissertation, and then second is Total War. Those are the two things that I need to add to my list right now. Other than that, you know, just keeping up with family, teaching, and then League and World of Warcraft have been the major things I've been doing lately. Yeah, I would love to keep up with other games, but I just have so many different things going on right now that it's just too difficult to keep up with some of the single player stuff. It's kind of brutal. My last support tier list was only like 300 views or something like that too. That's usually my best performing video because I missed a couple of streams or a couple weeks ago. I had power and then overslept for one, and so still kind of in the penalty box. And then the League streams have been a little bit shorter, so I need to maybe broaden those out at some point. I'm just trying to, like I said, just really make sure I get the ball rolling with the WoW. Like, the WoW's doing well. We've got a lot of people in there. We've got like 30 people in there so far. I think pretty much almost everybody's from the guild or from the channel. So that's nice. Like, that's going well. It's just trying to get everything else balanced with that is very difficult, which is why I didn't do Classic WoW in the first place on release. But I think we can probably get it balanced out. It's really hard to balance WoW with other things. there's so many time sinks, and it is fun. Oh my god, Twitch, Lulu. Fixing the Nightbot here. Ha! 10:14 is the last time I posted up patch notes on there, so I definitely need to do that some more. Okay. Should have the support tier list post up there. Oh my god. Dude. My comp is so disgusting. This is probably going to be a dodge also. Black Shield and Lulu on Twitch. We get nerfed Kaisa. %, Shin. I'm gonna dodge that. It's just too much threat on their team. Goddamn. It's just at like 40, 45 viewers too. Like when before I did the WoW thing, I think we were sitting at, well, no, that was just, it was a different thing. I have done patch notes obviously since then. Before I started doing the WoW thing, I was getting like 70 or 80 viewers, and I started doing the WoW thing, and now it's at like 40 every night. Now a big part of that is just because I'm not streaming League as much, and I miss those few days. I need to update guides and things like that. I haven't had consistent like 40 views since I was probably like a 5,000 sub channel back in like early 2017. It's kind of depressing, but all right. I think, well, most of the matchups were pretty good in other lanes. It's just Morgana. It's definitely been a drop-off, man. Not 65 while playing WoW. Yesterday there was 65, a little bit earlier. I mean, part of it's sort of the later time, but I mean, it is like 9 times out of 10 whenever we switch from League to WoW. There were like a couple of days where it would drop from like 45 or 50 to 40 and hold 40 for like an hour. But the vast majority of the time, it's like a 50% drop off or something. No. 2020 was actually really good most of the year. I don't think it's me. I think that League in general is like doing very well. I think that it's just we got hit really hard by the algorithm in September, and I have not like attempted to SEO optimize the thing. And there's a lot more competition out there, and like YouTube has basically turned its back on me. I mean, we could maybe try to look at Twitch again at some point. The last time I did that was sort of a disaster on the channel, but the as far as the numbers go, but it's already kind of a disaster on the channel as far as the numbers go. I think you mean the season 11 stuff that they changed in November. I mean, we were averaging like 500 or 600 concurrent viewers for most of 2020 until like mid-September when they changed something about the algorithm and we lost 90%. And now we're at like 5% or something of what we used to be. So we've just been clapped. Okay, so we have no AP against Scion. Okay, well, it's a start. But it's fine. I'm gonna try to get it all sorted out. There are lots of like channels that are doing like classic WoW stuff that are growing like really fast, and you can't multi-stream if you want to be an affiliate or like have any sort of monetization on Twitch. You can't multi-stream. So we can just try Bard again. It's in like Twitch's clause when you sign up to be an affiliate. It's like the second clause or whatever that you can't post any content that shows up on Twitch on any other platform for like 24 hours. Yeah, probably gonna be getting poked out here. So it's like you can do that, but you're not going to be able to run any commercials or be an affiliate or anything like that. It's all about the content. I mean, sort of. I mean, a lot of it's about the algorithm because, like, there's just because my content didn't change in September when that happened. Like, I understand why I'm down a couple of, some viewers right now, right? Because I missed a couple of streams. I think it was last week or the week before. And then I've done less total, I haven't done Total War stuff in a month. And then I've done less League stuff and more WoW stuff. And that's less popular on this channel right now because I don't have an audience for, there's some audience for WoW, but it's not as much as there is for League. So like that, you can explain why I've lost an incremental amount of viewers because of different content adjustments. But in September, when I was doing the exact same thing, content schedule-wise, that I've been doing for years, and like 90% disappears, that's an algorithm thing. That's not a content thing. Even if there was a major competitor that came on during my time slot, I still don't think it would go like that fast. Like that's a thing involving YouTube just like not telling people that have notifications pushed that I'm streaming and not recommending me. That's what that is. WoW's not the entire problem, man. Like I've said, that's why I'm still doing it, but it's a thing. It is definitely a thing that's part of it. And I mean, I knew that. That was a calculated sort of short-term loss, right? Like I knew it was going to be that going in. Just like when I stream any other game that's not League. Well, yeah, I mean, Twitch historically has been terrible for growing your channel, but, I mean, if YouTube's gonna fuck me over too, like, Twitch does have better, I think it does have a better, like, a more interactive system with their chat and stuff like that, right? I don't have that, dude. I mean, I guess we can try. Like, they have that voting thing now. They have, like, the subs. It's just a lot more interactive. Like, people can gift subs. The chat system just looks better. It is bad for growing your channel in terms of the algorithm, but if the algorithm's already just, like, decided it wants to fuck me over, like, I don't know. I mean, there were, last time I did Twitch, there were people, you know, that had said stuff like, oh, I can't, like, I don't do Twitch, like, I can't do Twitch, you know, I'm gonna be, like, I would be loyal on YouTube, you know, type of stuff, and all those people were gone, most of them. So, I don't know. It was a bad idea last time, but, And that was when I chose to do it last time too, was when YouTube had effed me over. Not this bad, but I went from like 150 or 175 down to like 90 to 100 viewers in 2018 off of them doing algorithm stuff again.
Blood.
And Twitch has helped out with their discoverability, and now you do get some ad revenue even when you're an affiliate. They used to give you no ad revenue, but now they do give you some. Yeah, but the Twitch bets thing is pretty smart. It's very interactive. And I had hopes when I came back to YouTube that YouTube was going to improve their gaming experience. And for a while, they definitely helped me out a lot. You know, we had a lot of viewers 2019, and most of 2020 we were at like an average of 500, going as high as, you know, in the thousands multiple times. But now, and then you have like the Amazon Prime sub and all that stuff too. I think just like the sub system, the bit system, all that stuff is just better. As far as like monetization and interactive content, things like that.
An ally has been slain.
The PayPal, I mean, YouTube does have the membership system, which is cool, but I feel like you don't get as much out of it. Like if you support on Twitch, then you don't get the ads. I mean, I know you can just use YouTube ad block as well, but I don't know. It's worth considering. I guess Draven had no mana and no health. That's gonna be a disaster. Always go all in. Yeah, it just feels like YouTube is just, or Twitch is just coming up with like more innovative stuff as far as like fan experience. But I mean, there is the thing, right? Like, I don't like the unskippable ads either, and but there doesn't have to be any mid-roll, I don't think. I don't know if they force you to mid-roll or not.
An ally has been slain.
I know there are definitely people who like can't watch it at work. That was one major complaint, or that have like connection issues with it. But this game's looking grim. I mean, I guess we're not too far behind, but like with Draven, you really need kills early, and we're just getting bullied out. I mean, this isn't like an all-star game for Bard, you know. But I just don't know what else. I thought about playing Rakan, but Rakan's like not that great in Ashe. Hey, what's up, BC? Yeah, it feels like YouTube kind of has given up on the streaming gaming. Like, they still have like their cable substitute thing, their YouTube Red thing. It just feels like they're kind of dropping the ball. Holy shit, real? I don't know if people actually get notifications. It looked like most people, it was about the same on Twitch as YouTube. The last time I had metrics on Twitch was a lot of people just were not, like, enabling notifications, and it just was not drawing a lot of people. YouTube's the same thing. It's only like 5% of people actually come in from notifications. It might be less than that. But then we also have people that say, like, you know, that they're just not getting the notifications, so... Okay, we got Dragon. We got a couple of kills. That's good. Okay, I think we probably need to back. This feels greedy. No, let's just back. Let's just back. AD Bard? AD Bard's never really been a thing. People got rapid fire cannon on him, but it wasn't for the AD. In fact, rapid fire doesn't have any AD on it. It was just for it was just for the extra range on rapid fire and the extra damage, but rapid fire, like, you can still do it, but it's kind of fallen off a little bit. You've been getting the notifications, Dave? Okay. Okay, well, maybe they sorted it out. I don't know. Maybe I could give, like, a better effort to optimize YouTube. Feels like the emotes and stuff, just like it just looks a lot better on Twitch. But YouTube does have the, like, more people are just on YouTube more often, so you have more potential. Do we want to fight that? I don't know if we want to do that. Karthus does have ult. Please don't. Okay, Kha'Zix is gone.
An ally has been slain. Enemy has been slain.
Oh my god, I missed them both. Wow. Jesus Christ, that was terrible. I don't know if Draven would have even been able to follow up because he was stunned. It was more like a counter thing, but it definitely would have helped if I landed that stun. Wow. Dude, how much damage did that shit do? 200? It looked like it did way more than that, but I guess not.
An ally
Through
has been
armor?
slain.
I didn't think the middle part hit me after the flash. Guess it did.
An ally has been slain.
Damn, that was rough.
Shut down.
I was trying to hit it the exact moment they woke up so that they wouldn't be able to flash, but I should have just waited a little bit longer. Hey, how about kill the Senna, who's exposed? What the fuck is wrong with this dude? Like, why are you going for Ashe? Senna's the one that's exposed. She probably does even more damage than Ashe right now.
Turret plating will soon fall.
Dude, like, what? She was 100% dead. He's just completely disrespecting the Senna. He's like running through minions. That was so bad. Oh my god. Like, I obviously fucked up earlier when I missed the double stun, for sure, but like, 100%, Senna should have died, and we should not have died. That was a 3-kill swing. She didn't even have to use her arrow to kill him, so she got to arrow me instead. Fuck. Yeah. Might be time to pack this one in. I don't know. Kiana is fed, but I would have had to have played like absolute perfectly. I mean, maybe we can still come back and get it, but it's looking really grim.
An ally has been slain. An enemy is unstoppable. Your turret has been destroyed.
If I had taken Q level 1, like, I didn't know we were going to invade. I was trying to take W to help out Kiana with, like, early laning against Zoe. Are we wanting to do any dungeons tonight or not? Like, I know people had mentioned RFD, but I don't know if we're high enough level for that or not. I'm like 2 bars away from 40. What? She had red buff? I guess Ignite plus red buff. Karthus, use your spells. Kiana has all. Okay, yeah. If I'll do either one of those. If anyone are interested, if y'all want to go ahead and set that up, that would be cool. Because I'll probably log after this one. I could do one more if we're setting it up, but RFD would be cool. I don't know what the levels are there. Like I said, I'm almost 40. I'd probably pop 40 pretty early. But yeah, if y'all want to go ahead and set that up, if we need to pull in, you know, 1 or 2 random people, we can do that. If you have if you just need a DPS, and especially if you can summon, like, it should not be that hard. Okay. I don't know if that was worth flashing for that. Probably not. I wasn't sure if we were going to get him, honestly, and I just really needed something good to happen. So that's probably a waste of a flash, but Kha'Zix is seeming really strong lately, just in general. I've seen Scion picked a lot in Pro also. So maybe he's better than I usually give him credit for, but I'm just dead, aren't I? Alright, well, I guess he got some stuff. I think there are at least a few quests for RFD around the dungeon, I think. I don't know about where the other ones are, but... Yeah, Kha'Zix especially with some of the other nerfs. Okay, cool. Alright, after this game... we've seen some glimmers of hope. Darius is 1-7. I mean, we are getting some stuff to happen. Draven, please. Kiana, please do something. Jesus. Yeah, if I can start releasing more WoW guides, I think I can build up the WoW audience. I feel like I need to rebrand a little bit, and maybe I can make it work on YouTube. Just crank more content and try to be more of a variety, personality type of streamer. Because kind of the informative angle, like I'm still going to be informative and stuff like that, but maybe just spend more resources looking for weird stuff, but then try to intelligently break it down, so maybe kind of split the difference instead of just full on like talk about meme stuff. Just engage with the meme conversation a little bit more. Instead of just outright being like, you know, it's not efficient, it's not good, but just be like, hey, it's if you want to do it for fun, here's the best way you can do it, or you can think about it, type of thing. Because that's the most common form of content that does really well, right? It's just kind of the for fun. And it's not even League or anything else. People just like innovative, different, fresh stuff. Because you can always do fresh stuff, and most people are not going to be going, like, super hard. He's just dead, I think. She still got her W off. But just maybe engaging with, like, just spending more time talking about fresh, interesting new stuff. Yeah, I could do, like, that's definitely a thing, too, is just having a more consistent schedule. Probably a little bit earlier. It's just, it's gonna be hard to do that, but I can try. The late night had been working for years with the algorithm, the way the algorithm was working, but... the times are a-changing, it seems, though. Calista support. I don't know about that, but there are, like, not even just necessarily new champs, just like new builds and stuff on champs, I think. God. I mean, that was risky, but I felt like we had to go for it, and Bard was like 5 seconds, or Draven was like 5 seconds too late rotating to that. I don't know what a VTuber model is. Yeah, I do. Just more guides and just more looking at different aspects of the game. I think especially stuff that's... I mean, I could do more like top 10, whatever, or top 5 new builds of the week or something like that, where I, you know, research and try to figure out what are some of the new things people have tried. And then, you know, talk about how viable it is, or how to maybe implement it. Because there's always people, like, in pro games around the world, because I get asked about it all the time. Oh, did you see X person in X game play this crazy pick? And so breaking it down. I don't know if I'd make it as like a really funny, if that's like my whole stick is like trying to be, you know, an entertainer. There's some of that, but doing highlights is very time consuming. But I could just do one of those things where it was like, you know, top 5 lessons of the week or something that I learned, recap, or top 5 like wacky pro builds that might work in solo queue or something like that. Could be interesting. But yeah, I'll just have to find some ways to maybe rebrand and engage a little bit more with innovative stuff instead of just sticking with sort of kind of the intellectual, theoretical angle of it. Like, have some of that, but, you know, instead of just being like, I don't think it's that great, maybe it's okay sometimes type of thing, just try to say, all right, it's probably not going to be the best thing in the world, but if you want to try it out, here are the best ways that maybe you could do it. Here are the best comps or opportunities or something like that. Embrace the boomer. I don't know if I fully want to go with that, but I don't know. I'll think of some stuff. I'm just honestly probably not going to have a lot of time to do a major revamp to content until like maybe 3 weeks from now when school gets out. Release a sex tape. This probably wouldn't go over very well. Well, I mean, I know I had a lot of live views. It is consistency, but my life is so inconsistent in terms of my timing a lot of times. But anyways, yeah, I think maybe just slide the time a little bit earlier, 11:30 or something. Yeah. I mean, a lot of what initially was dry. Now, it was just a different ecosystem. There weren't as many educational streamers and stuff like that, and there wasn't as many support stuff back when I started in 2016 and really in 2017 when I started growing the channel. And we just had way more people that would come in relative to how many subs I had. Like, it's kind of crazy that I have like 30,000 subs on YouTube, and we could barely muster 40, you know, for the live views. These days, right? Because back in the day when I had like I said earlier in the stream, I had like 5,000 subs and I was getting like 40 or 50. So it's got to be it's got to be something with like people are subbed, but there's just not like a freshness to it to get them to come back in and see sort of what's up. So I could do more. I don't know. I'll figure it out. There's definitely some stuff, some angles I can do with it. But yeah, just to keep it kind of fresh. But anyways, okay. Well, that's going to be it. Thank y'all very much. I could also just do some more random topical videos to bring people in, like prof life skills or something like that once a week. Prof talks. Just talking about some of these things that I've talked about on stream some that, you know, it'd bring in kind of a different crowd. But I don't know, I could just try a bunch of stuff and just see what works. But yeah, the stuff that initially brought people in is I used to have these playlists of different champions. And I could start doing that again as well, too, where I'd have guides for champions, but then I would also have, like, if you just wanted to watch Sona, I would have, like, an all Sona playlist of, like, 10 Sona videos or 10 Lulu videos or whatever. And then people could just chain watch, you know, whatever their favorite support is. Or support they're trying to learn. They could just chain watch it. Not a lot of other content creators do that, so I think that would be a cool thing for people that just want to watch all of one type of support. I could try to do that more often, because that used to bring in some decent amount of people. Because a lot of the thing is, a lot of the content that I do, I think is good for people that are already like watching the channel, but I haven't done as much to bring in new people. Because people aren't going to randomly click to watch this random guy's tier list, right? Who they don't know who he is. Hey, thanks, Greedy. So yeah, just some stuff that's more like outsider facing, I guess, to get people into the ecosystem. Because a lot of people aren't going to watch tier lists or random streams from people that they don't know. Sometimes it happens, but usually, but there's big competition for the guides now with pro guides and all these other, you know, challenger guides and things like that for supports. That market is quickly becoming much more saturated, so you know, maybe the playlist would be a way to go. But yeah, I need to maybe do some more of that. We'll think about it. But anyways, e-girl Yumi main. It's what I need to do. I just need to dress up, get my wig on, trim the beard, or hell, keep the beard, and go for it. But anyways, that's going to be it for tonight. Thank y'all very much. As always, I appreciate it.